السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى ما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. وقال الذين لا يعلمون لولا يكلمنا الله أو تأتينا آية كذلك قال الذين من قبلهم مثل قولهم تشابهت قلوبهم قد بينا الآيات لقوم يوقنون إنا أرسلناك بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا ولا تسأل عن أصحاب الجحيم ولن ترضى عنك اليهود ولا النصارى حتى تتبع ملتهم قل إن هدى الله هو الهدى ولئن اتبعت أهواءهم بعد الذي جاءك من العلم ما لك من الله من ولي ولا نصير الذين آتيناهم الكتاب يتلونه حق تلاوته أولئك يؤمنون به ومن يكفر به فأولئك هم الخاسرون يا بني إسرائيل اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم وأني فضلتكم على العالمين واتقوا يوما لا تجزي نفس عن نفس شيئا ولا يقبل منها عدل ولا تنفعها شفاعة ولا هم ينصرون صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. وقال الذين لا يعلمون those who do not know say لولا يكلمنا الله why is it that Allah does not speak to us أو تأتينا آية nor does a sign come to us كذلك قال الذين من قبلهم مثل قولهم so spoke those before them as these people do تشابهت قلوبهم their hearts resemble each other قد بينا الآيات لقوم يوقنون we have indeed made the signs clear for the people who have certitude. So this refers to what was asked by the non-believers to the Prophet ﷺ. The Bani Israel said, why does Allah does not speak to us? Or their first demand was, why does Allah not speak to us, either directly to us or send angels upon us like he does to the Prophet, or give us a sign about the Prophet ﷺ, tell us directly or show us some clear sign that the Prophet ﷺ is the Prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that these people are saying things that have been said before. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned at the time of Musa alayhi salam, his nation wanted to hear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then wanted to see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is answering this. First thing, the first demand is, why does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not talk to us directly, or why do we not see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has answered this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has actually considered it so stupid that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has not even answered it. The reason is that these people are trying to even with all their inferiority and all the evil within themselves, they are considering themselves equivalent at the status of the prophets, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks with the prophets, sends angels upon the prophets. They are thinking that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should do that. And then if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does that, then where does the iman bil ghaib remain? If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts speaking to each one of them directly, then how does iman bil ghaib come into play? How does what test does remain then if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts speaking directly to everyone? So this is such a stupid thing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not even answer this. The second demand was that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ayah, give us a clear sign about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, قَدْ بَيَّنَّا الْآيَاتِ لِقَوْمٍ يُوقِنُونَ if you are among the people who want to believe, who have yaqeen, who are لِقَوْمٍ يُوقِنُونَ, then we have opened up our signs for them. We have made the signs very clear for those people. And those signs, of course, the Prophet ﷺ came with so many signs, the words of the Quran, the language of the Quran. The Prophet ﷺ had shown so many mu'jizat to those people. All of these were clear signs the Prophet ﷺ is a Nabi. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Tashabahat qulubuhum. This is because those people that had asked Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam these stupid, silly demands, and then these people today who are making these demands from the Prophet ﷺ, the real problem is that these people, their hearts are like the ones at the time of Musa alayhi salam. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is situating the problem, the real problem, telling us that the real problem lies within the hearts. The hearts are similar to those people. That is why they are coming up with these silly demands. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Inna arsalnaka bil haqqi bashiran wa nadira wa la tus'alu an ashabil jahim. Surely the Prophet ﷺ, O Prophet ﷺ, we have sent you with the truth as a bearer of good tidings and as a warner, and you will not be asked about the people of hell. So the Mufassirin have written that the Prophet ﷺ was really pained by these things by the kuffar, and he had their well-wishing at his heart. So he wished them really well, and he wanted them to come to the fold of Islam and be safeguarded from the torment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is consoling the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that you are here with haqq, you are Bashir, the one who gives glad tidings, wa Nadhir, the one who warns people about something that's coming forth. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that even after your full effort, we are not going to ask you about the people who are going to Jahannam because of their own a'mal, because of the illness within their hearts. They are going to Jahannam, we are not going to ask you about them. And then further Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, وَلَن تَرْضَى عَنْكَ الْيَهُودُ وَلَا النَّصَارَى حَتَّى تَتَّبِعَ مِلَّتَهُمْ. The Jews will never be pleased with you, nor will the Christians, unless you follow their faith. Hatta, unless, تَتَّبِعَ, you follow their faith, مِلَّتَهُمْ. قُلْ, say, إِنَّ هُدَى اللَّهِ هُوَ الْهُدَى. Guidance of Allah is the guidance, indeed is the guidance. وَلَئِنِ اتَّبَعْتَ أَهْوَاءَهُمْ بَعْدَ الَّذِي جَاءَكَ مِنَ الْعِلْمِ. Were you to follow, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, were you to follow their desires, أهواءهم, their desires, بعد الذي جاءك من العلم, despite the knowledge that has come to you, ما لك من الله من ولي ولا نصير, there shall be no friend for you against Allah nor a helper. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that these people, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Mufassirin have written that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in his care for his ummah, for the people in general, would make a lot of laxity, would make room for those people a lot of times. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying in this ayah, no matter how much room you make, they are not going to be pleased with you unless you actually become a follower of their religion. Give up your religion and become a follower, then these people will be happy. Otherwise, no matter how much room you make for them, they are not going to believe. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to say clearly, قُلْ إِنَّ هُدَى اللَّهِ هُوَ الْهُدَى. The guidance, huda, is the huda that is given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that if you actually, after the knowledge that we've given you, after the knowledge of prophethood, how we've made you the prophet, if you start following their desires, their ahwa is desire, ahwa'ahum, their desires, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that you will not find any help or any friend against Allah. And although on the outside it may seem that the Prophet ﷺ is being warned, but the Mufassirin have written a very fine point here, that the Prophet ﷺ had perfect rida of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There was no chance of the Prophet ﷺ ever going astray. In other ayat of the Holy Quran itself, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has clearly said this. So this ayah is actually addressing the Prophet ﷺ, but communication with the Sahaba and the people who have believed, that if they go back, if they start following the religion of Allah subhanahu of the Yahud and Christians or whoever does that, they will never find any help against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inshallah, we'll stop here. So this is ayah 120. This concludes the discussion about the ni'am of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon Bani Israel. There's one or two ayat in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has again revised these things, that what is the basis of, what was the reason behind Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling them, reminding them all His blessings. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants them to believe in the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Day of Judgment and come to wisdom, come to the path of wisdom. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is comparing these people, and then the story about Ibrahim alayhi salam begins. Inshallah, we'll start that next week. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursaleen. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. اللهم إنا نسألك العفو والعافية والمعافاة الدائمات في الدين والدنيا والآخرة. صلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. آمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. آيات نور